Pessoal da VGBR, estamos aqui na festa da Bandai Namco, Showcase de Games de 2015. Eu tô aqui com o Danny Chu, ele vai falar um pouquinho pra gente do Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. So Danny, first of all, thank you for your time, thanks for the interview, and let's talk about Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin.
Yeah.
What is new on this guy?
So for first things first, it's going on next gen. So PlayStation 4, Xbox One, DX11 on PC. So that actually allows us to do certain things like up the graphics. So we're running 1080p graphics at 60 frames per second. We've improved the enemy AI, new enemy placements, new weapon drops. We're doing 6-player multiplayer now for the game, and you know, it's making that experience, that famous Dark Souls challenge, that much more challenging. We're also adding some NPCs that are going to be in the game to kind of guide you through also. So it's gotten to a point where we even consider this more like a fully new game.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Let me ask you something. The Lost Scrolls trilogy, those were intended from the beginning, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and this game actually takes all of those 3 DLCs and packages them into one game also.
Okay, but this one was an idea that came afterwards because of the success of the Lost Scrolls, I imagine.
Well, also you have to figure Dark Souls 2 actually came out right at the cusp of the next-gen launch. So we saw an opportunity. Obviously, the franchise is very popular. There was an opportunity for us to put the game on next-gen systems, and what better way to do that than to bundle everything and to make this kind of like a director's cut. So everything that From Software wanted to do but maybe couldn't on the PlayStation 2 or the Xbox 360 versions, they can do that now on the next-gen systems, and therefore you have Scholar of the First Sin.
Okay. What has been the community feedback on Lost Scrolls, and what have you improved for Scholar of the First Sin?
I think a lot of people are curious as to what we're doing for Scholar of the First Sin. You know, some of the things that I mentioned, the new enemy placements is a huge thing, because a lot of people that know the game really well think, hey, I'm going to run through this game and I'm going to just, you know, speed run it. Not anymore, because we've mixed things up. So it's kind of like, you know, playing a game of blackjack, let's just say. It's the same game, but we're reshuffling the deck, so it's a different game every time. The enemy AI also plays a huge part into this mix, right? Because before, you might be able to run away from some guys. Now that's not possible. They will chase you to the ends of the levels to kill you. So there's no more of this, you know, kind of sneaky way of getting through the game. So those are certain things that we really want to push through to tell people, you're going to get a new experience. And then of course playing with 6 players, that's going to be huge. Playing the game with improved graphics. I mean, everybody that's played it at the event so far today has commented, oh my god, it looks awesome, looks like the PC version is just amazing. So these are kind of the things we really want to let fans know, that their Scholar of the First Sin experience is going to be enhanced that much. And with that, obviously, the challenge is also enhanced.
You talk a little bit about online mode. What are you bringing now that is new?
Well, obviously, you know, having the 6 players is going to be a huge part of it. You know, Dark Souls, the whole franchise, has obviously had a very unique take on the whole online experience. We want to preserve that. So obviously, things that you've experienced before, we're preserving. We're enhancing it with adding more people to the mix. And, you know, obviously you can't have direct communication and whatnot. So how are you going to work with 6 guys running around, you know, doing their thing? So that's the enhancement that I think is going to kind of throw people for a loop, so they have to get used to that experience again.
Okay, so when it's coming out?
So Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin is coming out on April 7th for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and of course Steam PC for DX9 and DX11.
Okay, Danny, so thank you for your time.
Thank you, and hey, thanks to all the Brazilian fans for supporting Bandai Namco.
É isso aí, para mais novidades de Dark Souls 2, continua ligado aí na VGBR.com. Valeu!